Hi Divas, my divinely inspired vivacious associates. I'm here with another Dreamer design canvas. This is called Ye Old Stitching Room, and it is a jam-packed sewing room by Ciro Marchetti, and it is an 80 by 60. It is jam-packed with confetti and fun things to find in it. So, shall we look at this Dreamer design canvas? Let me widen you out and let's take a look. First, I'm going to pull off the plastic weatherproofing, which I am very, very grateful for. And you will note on the box that it comes with all kinds of different tips and what's in it and guides and things like that and why we do what we do, diamond painting, features, and a scan me for 15% off. By the way, I have 15% off affiliate code for Dreamer Design right in the codes below in the description box. I encourage you to use those. I do not get a kickback for it. I purchased these with my own money, but it does give me some points so that I can continue to show you these gorgeous kits. All right, also on the box, like I showed you, there is always a picture of the creation on here so that when you pack it all back up in the box, you know exactly what you have in your inventory. First, you take it out of this canvas baggie here. And sometimes I think the newer ones, I'm finding another plastic shield over the center section. And before I get into the beauty of the canvas, I'm going to show you what's in this little cozy, comfy bag. If you've seen my other Dreamer design, this is the newer kit, which I love. It has your baggies, your comfort grips, a sharp tweezers. Both square and round Dreamer design canvases come with a tweezers. It comes with 2 rounds of purple wax. The purple does disappear, don't forget. It comes with the 2 different pens with the tips. It has the softer copper tip and it has the plastic tip for the Aurora Borealis. It comes with 3 multi-placers, well, 2 multi-placers and a straightener. Love the straightener. Like I said, 2 rounds of purple wax, and it comes with this really cool tray that has a pop-down funnel on it, so that it stays there all the time. And it gives you 2 of these thicker dividers that you, when you do confetti canvases like this, sometimes you need to work 3 colors at a time next to each other, and this is really wonderful for that. If you're wondering how you get the diamonds out of the tray when there's 3 colors in here, you take the first color and be ready to pour that into your container. Close up the gate again. You can brush it down with this handy dandy little brush. I'm not sure what the fingers are for, but they're fun. And then you take the second color and you brush that down into its container. Pop the gate back up. Take that out. Brush them all down. Pop the gate back down and dump them into the last one. So that's why they give you the little brush with it. I think it's wonderful. It's a wonderful feature that I have come to really love. And these little softy flannel baggies, oh my gosh, you can just sit and feel them all day. But you can use, if you travel, you can put your jewelry in here if you have any to travel with. All right, now let's take a look at this gorgeous canvas. Come with the classic purple tie. And I'm going to unroll it, and as I do, you will notice that it is a softy flannel canvas. Beautiful flannel canvas, but nice and stiff to use. You will see that the edges are pinked and poked. I like to call them that. It means that they're cut on a wave, and it has stitching lines in it with no thread in it, and that's to keep the edges from fraying. All right. You will get, at the very top of the canvas, you will get a thumbnail of what the picture is to look like when it's finished. and all the pertinent information on here about your canvas. At the bottom, you have a warranty against any missing diamonds, where to contact for support. I'm rolling it backwards so that it relaxes nice and flat on the table. All the easier to show you by, my dear. I'm sorry, I'm getting goofy, huh? All right. You also get a giant sticker. And the sticker contains fun stuff, all kinds of fun stickers. It also contains something for your notebook so that you can keep a record of what you diamond paint. And on this side, it gives you individually little cut stickers so that it makes kitting up so much easier. You just put that on the top of the container that you're kitting up in. These give you the sequence number, the symbol that you're looking for, and the DMC color code number on there. And they're very, very clear symbols. I never have trouble mistaking any of theirs. You get an instruction kit and thank yous and another % off coupon on there and an invitation to their social media. By the way, if you put up your finished paintings on social media, you will get some points for future percentages off. Now here's an overall look at this pretty canvas. You have a little bit of a scenery going on in the background. You have a chair, it looks like it has a quilt. On top of it you have one of those needle tomatoes. It has like a quilted table cover over here. There's a kitty lying on a pillow, I believe. There is another one of the chairs with, this has like a lacy or a knitted shawl on top of it. It looks like, what is that, a light or a lamp? It has bolts of fabric, calico fabric and flat fabric. It's got yarns in, I wanted to do that in my craft room. I wanted to have those, it looks like a wine rack, but you put your yarn in it. It has books here, and at the top it has an old clock. It's got this big lamp hanging down. Beautiful potted plants. It has like diamond shapes in the window at the top. Beautiful potted plants, and it's got a scenery. It's got some monarch butterflies in the background and a blue butterfly too. It's got some tea. Did they make this for me or what? It's got tea here. It's got cushions, like calico cushions on the chair seats. And it looks like, it doesn't really have a sewing machine that I can see, but it has a quilt stand in the back. This is more like the quilt room rather than the sewing room. I do not see a sewing machine. Am I just mistaken here? I'm going to look with my magnifying glass on this. I don't see, this is definitely a cat sleeping on there. That's a doily, that's like a lace doily. This is like a wicker crate that has some pieces of fabric on it. There's fabric draped everywhere on it, as we have seen. I really should show you this picture. It's a lot about quilting. So it's not quite me. And I love cats, but dogs are more of my favorite. Can you see some of the details in that shot? Try not to wiggle it around a little bit. What do you see in there? What am I missing? What do you see in there that I have missed describing? It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I love these. Oh, there's two cups there. I love these canvases because when you do them, there's always surprises. You uncover surprises as you do them. Again, this is a 60 by 80 and it is a square. So let's get into showing you the drills. Each drill kit comes with the name of the kit on the top of it. Dreamer Design does theirs in sequential number list, like 1 to 65 here. And the last one's being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Aurora Borealis. And I am going to separate those so that we can take a look at them last. Okay, I'm not going to show them to you in sequential number, even though that's the way you get them. It makes kitting up so much easier when you can get them that way. But I will show you the colors. If somehow the glare does not allow you to see the color numbers, and if that's your thing, and you want the numbers ahead of time, please email me at wanda'sworkbasket@gmail.com, and I will take a picture of the number list, and you can base your decisions on getting extra sparklers or whatever you need for your kit that way. Okay, I love these colors. I do think they're nice and vivid, but I think that Dreamer Design, even though they use the vivid colors, they use some of the background, colors of the browns and greens that are necessary for popping the other colors. They're necessary, and the artist will tell you that the darker, blander colors are there to pop the bright, the bright fluorescent colors. You need a balance, just like you need a balance in life of darker times, grayer or boring times, with your pops of brilliance. The pops of pinks and yellows in your life that just keep you moving on to the way anticipating. It's like every carnival has rainy days, right? It just happens in life that way. But there's a carnival. These are so beautiful. Everything, the contrast is beautiful. You have bad with the good. None of us are completely bad. None of us are completely good. You have good with the bad. And hopefully you find friends and spouses that have more of the good in them, so that the bad stuff, is stuff you can live with, hopefully. Look at that. Look at that brilliant yellow. I want more of that yellow and more of that beautiful purple in my life. What about you? There's a bunch of 310s, but it's not bad. And here are the rest of the colors. Okay, so I'm going to move these aside and get to the Aurora Borealis drills. Okay, you have the pinky purple. You have two of the whites, the 5200 whites, and you have the sunshine yellow. I know I call it sunshine yellow, canary yellow, bright yellow. I've called it several different names. You have the baby pink, the bright baby pink. You have the tree green. And believe me, I'm looking at trees right outside my window, and they are this green. You have the orange, and you have the 666 fire engine red. Okay, so let's see where those sparkly things go in our beautiful canvas. Here we go. Let me bring the canvas in closer so you can see the details. Where am I going with this? Keep moving over. I'm going to keep moving over. Oh. My fanny hurts this way. Oh, sorry. All right. There. Alrighty then. Where do these gorgeous ones go? Let's see. How about number 65, the pink? That's the letter N. This is the pink we're looking for. And I see some letter N's in here, in the flowering trees in the back. I see some in the quilt, and here. I see some in the table quilt, just in places. A little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit down here, a little bit in this fabric, a little bit up here. It looks like they're paired a lot with the white in the flower up there. Yeah, so when I see some of the white, I can see some of the pink paired near it. Up here and here, it's bringing you right across these flowers. And make sure I jump over to here which then again has some in here, and then you find it spotted in here. And now, where is it on this side? I see it up here and a little bit up here. So it does keep your eye moving around the area. It keeps it in a big circle. I like that. Okay, so I think I know where I'm going to expect to find the A, the green, the shimmery A. There's a little bit down here in the tablecloth and right in the kitty pillow. I see a lot in the greenery here and in the potted plants, exactly in here and in this potted plant, some up in here. Let me see. I see some A up in the green parts of this window. I see some in the plant here across the top. Definitely across the top over there, and in this green fabric and green yarn over here and the book cover. So you do have a lot of it coming over here and swooping down and around. So that's where you have some of the green. You got to follow the color to see where your eye is going to bounce around the picture. All right, now the orange is the letter U. I find that here and here. I find some of that in here, a little bit here, a little bit up there, in here, here, in the middle there, tiny little bit in the flowers in the pot there, and some in this flowery pot, and some in this flowery pot. So you have them danced all around, and I know where we're going to find the red, the 666 red, I believe, I know, yep, in the flowers. A little bit in the side here. We have it in the same glass at the top. Have a lot more of it in this basket where you have the purples here, you have the reds over here. A little bit in the red yarn. A little bit in the red book, some in the red fabric over here, danced around. You've got a little bit in here, in the tablecloth, definitely in the tomato, and a little bit in here. Not in the woodwork, not in the background. Like the whole center does not have a lot of the sparkly parts. The background does not have the sparkly parts. What you see is what's coming forward. Okay, so then we have the purple, and that with the N, let's see, where is the little anarchy symbol here? Right, the darker purple. I have a little tiny bit up here. No, it goes the opposite way. I thought so. Gotta keep my eye out. Okay, it's in this purple right in here. Definitely in the plant. A little bit in the purple yarn up here. A little tiny bit in here. A little bit in the center in the books here. Tiny bit in this quilt. A little bit down here. There are that's about it. Okay, so that's sprinkled. There's not many of them around, so that's sprinkled. I'm going to skip the big white one for now. I know exactly where I'm going to find that. And the yellow S, that's here. And that plant, not too many of them, so. And there's some in here, down in the quilt, and there's some in this, sticking out of this basket. And there's some in the tablecloth here and down around the edge of the tablecloth. So yes. All right, and the big white ones, which reflect the light, which reflect the sun, they're the letter O. It seems like they're always the letter O in Dreamer Design. 3 out of 3 anyway today. Let's see, they're in this quilt. They're definitely in the curtain. They have more of a vertical look. It is the whole background behind this. So the sky is a white sparkly. It's got a little bit in the plant, a little bit in the stained glass at the top. It's down in, around, and outlining. It's almost outlined in white, the fabric here and in the tablecloth. It's got some in the bottom tablecloth and in this quilt here, coming up the side. It's got some in the clock and the plant up there and coming down here. Definitely in the light and in the kitty. Definitely in kitty over here. Cutie poo. And it's even in the tiny wings of the butterflies, the monarchs. So it's outlining, it's popping, it's all over, and it's got these big vertical lines coming down in here. So where otherwise you have some of the colors going side to side, you have the whites in a big vertical area. So that's cool, that's cool. Your eye's gonna keep moving around the canvas nicely this way. Okay, well I hope you have enjoyed thus Ye Old Stitching Room by Ciro Marchetti. And again, it is a square canvas from Dreamer Design. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe, but click down into the discounts below. You have a whole bunch of discounts you can look at from different places. I encourage you to use my affiliate codes to buy all of my Dreamer Design kits. I don't get any of them given to me. So just wanted to make that clear, and I hope I see you so I can get to know you better on Tuesday night Tea and Talk Lives, Whip and Chats, Eastern Standard Time. The links are down below. Let's see. You can join through my Facebook page or through YouTube for that. Anyway, I look forward to doing more with you in the near future. Bye, divas.